I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I'm so glad you guys are here because we have the new Bohem Style Box from Kraftika to open today. And look, they went back to their blue cord. How crazy. I save all this cording. You guys know I do. And I've used it. You guys know I do. So let's see what they have in store for us. So if you guys have seen me unbox a Kraftika box, the Bohem box is made by the same company, but it's different because what they do normally is, oh, well, they usually have a picture of it. So they send you everything you need to make a couple pieces that they feature here. But you can go to this little link here and then you can, you know, be shown how to make the pieces. So it's going to be a mystery because normally, to be honest with you, I don't make it anyway. I just go on my own. So, but this contains everything. So you'll get your wire and everything else that you need to make the pieces that they usually feature. So let's just go ahead and start. So we have some metal components here, and these are like multi-strand. You could use these as like for a multi-strand bracelet or multi-strand necklace, or, you know, earrings. You can do some really cool earring dangles. You can use it as a pendant and do some like little dangles. Just, there's a lot of fun things you can do with those little guys. And then we have some Czech Glass silver 2mm drux. Whoop, whoop, come back here. So there they are. It's really pretty. I love silver. I love silver, gold, copper, antique bronze. I love all of it. And here's some chain. So just a little short piece of chain, looks like probably teeny tiny Rolo chain. So I'll put that right there. And then we have two Czech Glass pearls. These look to be about 6mm. And we have some Czech, it looks like Czech crackle. Oh, yep, some Czech crackle in this really pretty gray color. Put those over here. We have some white, looks like about 8/0 seed beads, or these can even just be like kind of like a donut spacer, but they're seed bead-ish. And they have that pretty iridescent, pearly looking color or coating on it. Oh, and look, I got a spirit bead, a little teeny tiny baby clear bead. So we'll just leave him in there. I don't even remember who told me that in the comments one time that was a spirit bead, and my life has not been the same since. All right. So I put those in there. I use this tray when I do my Bohem Style Box because I just kind of coordinate it by color just to kind of see what I have. And then we have some more chain. Oh, these have like little thingies on them. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, it's got a little, there we go. It's got like little links on them, like little flat metal pieces. This is really pretty. It's very sparkly chain. It's almost like little mirrors. And we have some little Czech stars in the silver color. These are so cute. They're like little chubby stars. Aren't they cute? And here's our bead stringing wire. It looks like they sent it in like not a satin silver, but like a stainless steel color. And this is equivalent to like a 7-strand or a tiger tail. So we're just gonna leave that in the bag because if I take it out, it's gonna go and it's gonna be everywhere. So we'll just leave it right there. Oh, we have some more chain. I bet you they use that chain for these. I'm kind of curious what that picture is. Okay, so this is kind of similar to the other one, except for it's a lighter silver, and these are more like little tubes. Oops, we don't want to knot. They're like connecting the links of chain, and it's really, really light and, oops, fine chain. Let's see if I can use my round nose pliers and get in there and undo that knot. You can do it. I know you can. Come on. I'm spending like the whole time just undoing this knot, but I'm sorry guys, I'm obsessed over it now and I can't not do it until it's done. I have to do it. Like I just can't not do it. All right, let's put that in here. Sorry guys. There we go. There, that's pretty. All right, and then we have a couple clasps. So we'll just leave that in the baggie and put it over there. That's part of our stuff that we get to use to make everything. And we have a giant pink pearl. This one has got to be about 14 millimeter. Look at how huge it is. It's gigantic. I love it. I love it. We have some oval jump rings. Those are handy. We have some little pink seed beads, which are really super cute. We're just gonna leave those in the bag. We have some Czech wavy spacers. I've never seen these in here before, and I've been getting them for over a year now. Yeah, these are cool. So they're half silver, half clear, and they're like wavy. They're like bumpy wavy. Can you guys see the waves in them? That's really cool. I've never seen those before. Aw, we have a little star charm. Goodness, it says dream on it. Oh, that's cute. So cute. Put him right there. And we have some, this would be the chain that you would use to extend your necklace or your bracelet. So we have some extender chain. We have some itty bitty jump rings. We have another pearl here, but this is about a 10 millimeter gray pearl. Whoops. Isn't that one pretty? Look at these two together. Beautiful. Okay, we have some more of like the white spacer beads here, but I think these are more of like almost like a really light grayish color. They're really, really pretty. Yeah, I like those. I'm just gonna stick them over here so I don't get them confused with the other ones. And then we have this little barrel, little oval barrel in the silver. It looks like an Easter egg. And then we have some crimp tubes. Oh, that's crazy because they usually send crimp beads. These look like they're stainless steel ones. Or is it gunmetal? It might be gunmetal. Oh my God. Oh, we have an Eiffel Tower. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. Look at this Eiffel Tower. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh my goodness. I love her. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think I've ever felt that excited. Got some larger jump rings. Oh my gosh. This is like jet setting. This is like jet setting, guys. This is going to be my travel jewelry when I go down to Tucson. Look at my little airplane. Oh, my little airplane. We got some pretty pumpkins. And that really pretty, this is almost like a smoky silver. So it does have like that clear-ish look. And then you're getting like the silver plating on one side of it. But it is very smoky looking. Very pretty. Love those. Oh, we have a crackle clear drop bead. How fun is this one? Oh, that's cool. Like I can see like, yeah, that's really cool. We'll put that one here. Oh, we have a like a periwinkle pearl. Oh my gosh, this is really fun. You know, I'm curious to see like what they did. This is almost kind of like a lavender. It's like a lavender but a periwinkle. It's strange, but it's pretty. Okay, then we have another gray pearl, but it's like a deeper gray. And it's smaller, so this one's going to be probably about an 8mm. No, it's probably about 10mm. This is probably about 12, and that's probably about 14 or 16. Oh, here's another one in the silver. Oh my goodness, I'm really curious to see what they did. They usually have a little picture. Okay, we got some clear pinch beads. Oh, I can put that over there. These are cute. And these have some AB on them. Really, really pretty little AB pinch beads. And we keep going, guys. We have more. We have some faceted silver fire polish beads. These are about a 4mm. I am like super stoked about this one, you guys. This is going to be so much fun. We have some big bead caps, so those are going to be perfect for all the pearls. Got 3 of them. We have some more fire polish. These look to be about a 5mm. No, these are probably more like a 4mm, and the other ones are like a 3. Yeah, these are like half clear, half opaque with that like little silky coating on them. Really pretty little fire polish beads. And we have some metallic silver pearl beads. These are super shiny, like giant BBs. Look at all that silver. And then we have some more clear little fire polish beads. These are, they look to be, they're rondelle, faceted rondelle, and they look to be about a 2x3 rondelle. And that crystal clear. And then we have another drop. This one is in that really pretty shiny silver. And oh, we have another, like, it looks like another little Easter egg. But this one looks like it's more of like a chunky drop, not really an egg shape like the other one was. It's got like a narrow top and a wider bottom. Yeah, he's like a little chubby drop. Okay, we got 2 more wavy spacers here. Now these are the ones I'm used to getting at different places. I have 2 white wavy spacers. And we keep going, guys. These are 3 little donut spacers in the silver and clear. Oh, a princess crown. Oh my goodness. Look how cute. They have some cute charms in here. Oh, and a real crown, like a regular crown. I want to do like a little charm bracelet. How fun is this? Look how pretty. A little like crown. And then, oh, we have some bead crimp covers. You know what? I'm going to use the crimps and then the crimp covers so I can show you guys how to use them if you don't know. Then we have these white lined crystals, Czech Glass Beads. I like that with the white lining. We have some silver drucks. Whoop, come back here. Oh, we have a blue pearl. I'm loving all the colors of the pearls. Like I don't know, like I'm kind of crazy trying to think of like what they did. We have some more bead caps. So these are going to be your smaller size bead caps, but they're still kind of big, which is good. They'll be perfect for all those big pearls. And these are really pretty. Okay, this is going to be a super fun necklace. I think we could do like a necklace and a bracelet. So here is some more bead caps. These are your smaller ones for your smaller beads. And these look like little like star sugar cookies. That's what they remind me of. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cool. like so stoked about this right now. All right, I'm going to clean up my mess real quick. I'm going to grab some stringing wire. And actually, no, we're going to use their stringing wire and their clasps and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. But I think I also want to make, I would like to make like a little charm holder for like all these, like on the necklace. But then I thought about making like a charm bracelet. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a charm bracelet. Maybe I should just do a 5-strand bracelet and use these as some of the strands. No, I don't want to do that. I think I'd like to save these for like some earrings. I don't know. Maybe we should do a 5-strand bracelet. I mean, why not, right? Because we have some big chunkies and we have little beads. I mean, I wonder if we could even do a memory wire. We could do a memory wire with this. I have silver memory wire. That'd be fun. You know what? I think we might do memory wire, you guys. Let me dig out my silver memory wire and I'll be right back. Okay, so full disclosure, my friends, I had to walk away from it last night because I had some stuff going on here at home and I had to take care of. So I just kind of like threw it all together and left it. So yeah, it's the next day. But I've been thinking about it. So I feel like I'm putting too much thought into it. And I feel like I don't really even need to use this chain if I don't want to. Or if I want to, I can. Like, no big deal. So I'm just going to set it aside because I was thinking that I wanted to do a necklace. And I do want to do a multi-strand. However, I don't want to use these for the multi-strand. And I'm missing one anyways. It's probably here somewhere. Probably when I moved it. But I thought that maybe what I would like to do instead is make this a pendant. So, and that does involve using some of the chain. However, this chain is really, really tiny. And I don't think I have any like jump rings that would fit through that. So I'd probably have to use wire. But I don't think we're going to do that. We're just going to do some beads. And I think we're going to, see, and I thought about doing like the little Eiffel Tower. So, but we can come back with all that stuff. But this is a design on the fly. And like I said, like I paused the video for a second because my husband came in and then I had to take care of some stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, let me just take care of what I need to take care of. And so what I'm thinking is to maybe put this little guy here and do like a little, I don't know. Well, let's figure it out. I do want to use this pink though, because this is super, super cute. And I thought it'd be fun to use this. So we're going to do that. And I think what we should use is some wire. I have some 26 gauge silver wire here somewhere. I pulled it out last night for something. Ah, here it is. So this is Artistic Craft Wire by Beadalon, and it's 26 gauge. Any craft wire will do. I'm choosing craft wire just because I feel like it's going to be easier for me to use. So cut some of that off. And what I'm thinking is to, see, maybe that won't work. Maybe I'll want to use, I might want to use regular stringing wire. You guys, I'm struggling. I don't know what it is. Like just the last like day or so, it's been like really hard for me to like concentrate. And I don't know if it's just because I've, I have so much going on at home here and at work even too. We've been so busy at work and so it's just a little bit of everything. So you know what? I think we will actually use bead stringing wire. Oh, you know what? No, we're going to use head pins and eye pins. What am I thinking? I'm trying to make this like so difficult, you guys. It doesn't need to be hard, right? It doesn't need to be difficult. So we're going to make this into our little pendant. I'm getting some head pins and eye pins together here. Let me find my eye pins, my silver eye pins. So those are all head pins. Boy, I'm telling you, once I get this place all like organized, and it's gonna feel good, and then I'm gonna get it all messy again, I know it. But I do have a cabinet coming that we're gonna have to put together, and I'm super excited about it. Not putting it together, of course. I don't think that's gonna have to be my job. I think that's gonna have to be probably my husband's problem, is what I'm thinking. All right, so I do have some eye pins here, and they're in that stainless steel color, which is pretty perfect. I don't want these head pins. I want to use my ball head pins. So I put the long ones all together. Okay. So let's think about how we want to do this. So I know I definitely want to use some of these pink ones. I would like to hang the charms from the bottoms of it. And I'd also like to just like kind of hang the drops. So we have like, we've got a couple drops here. We have like 3 of them. And then we could do another charm, like maybe this little airplane or something. Or maybe we could do, since there's 2 crowns, maybe we could do one of the crowns. So we could do like a, like something like this. That could be a lot of fun. Let's give this a shot. So I want to use some of this pink, and I think we'll do like 3 pink. Maybe I have some of these like little silver drugs too. So maybe like this, and then 3 more. So like that, that'd be cute. And then we can bend that over. And then grab my round nose pliers. I seriously had this desk like shoveled off, and it looked so nice. And now I have like this huge mess that I have to clean up in a little while. Here we go. And then we could do a, like maybe this one just needs to be the 1. And then we'll do like 2, like, well, maybe just a longer one. Because I do want it to come down to right about here. And I want this one to be right about here. And this one to end here. So we're just going to have to kind of, well, see, these 2 are so different. So maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should just do this. Maybe do, maybe I should just do some even ones here, because I don't want to have it all like weird. You know what I mean? So maybe do the crown. And maybe the star, because that's about the same. And then these could just have beads coming down, and we could just put like a really cute little, like a little bead at the end of it, like maybe one of these like little silver ones. They could be like right about here. Yeah, that could be cute. Or we do have the little stars. Maybe we could just do a little star bead at the end. That's super adorable. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That looks cute. All right, so the next one, I'm going to turn this into a head pin for myself. So we're just going to turn that over about 1/4 of an inch. And then we can roll that back. That's a much better loop. I didn't give myself enough space on that other one. Kind of messed that one up. And then we'll do 3 pink, silver, and 3 pink. I'm sure eventually I'll find my other little guy here and I can use it for another pendant one day. There we go. So I got 2 eye pins out of that one big old eye pin. Okay, we got that one. And then I think we're just gonna do another smaller one. So let's do like, I don't know, let's just do a pink. We'll do one of the silver faceted ones and then another pink. And then that way that'll come down just enough. I'm gonna change that this way. All right, so that's basically what I'm doing. That's how I'm going to build it. I'm just gonna have to add to it for my middle one, and then just try to do the same thing for the other 2 that I did over here. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. So I'm gonna make my links, and then when I come back, we can put it together and then we can string our necklace. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm making my last link, and then we'll just have a couple little wire wrap ones that we're gonna have to do, and some jump rings to attach to the bottoms. And then that's really it for the pendant. So I made this one longer. It's going in the middle. Okay, so just like that. All right, so let's start on the one end. So we're going to open this little guy up here. Put it on our component. And then, you know, it might get away with not doing that, but I just want to twist my loop a little bit. Maybe I will have to use a jump. No, there we go. Got it right on. Okay, so there's our little crown. That's really cute. Let's see, we need a wire wrap loop on our star. We got our little star. I kind of feel like I wanted to send this to my niece in Florida. I think she would love it. This is like right up her alley. Like, I think I'll make it and then you'll send it to her. I think she would really, really love this. All right, so let's put this together. She came over the one day in the summer and we made jewelry together, and it was so much fun. We did some stretchy bracelets and just like all kinds of fun stuff. So it was really a good time. And then this one will just hook right on there. There we go. And let's put this little guy on here. I think another thing that's kind of like I'm having trouble with is I'm still, like, I know, like, I'm you know, I'm perimenopause, and they put me on like a low dose birth control pill for now to help me with any kind of like hormonal issues, and it's working. It's helping, and I know I'm getting towards the end of it because like my menstrual cycles are really, really short, and but they still, like, I still get the cramps from it, and I get the fatigue. It's not as bad as I used to be in rough shape, you guys. Like, I used to have like the worst cycles. Like I I don't know. It was the worst. But anyway, so I'm just kind of getting through that. And they said that once my menstrual cycle is done, they're gonna put me find me something real, like a real hormone to take, you know, to help. And you know, also because I have Hashimoto, so there's a lot of the mood things that happen with that, and so there's just a lot at play there, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, it's exhausting. So, but I mean, it's all good. I mean, most days, like, I don't have any problems, but every now and then I have one day where I'm just like completely wiped, and I don't feel like that today. I just feel a little tired, you know? Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. All right, and then we'll just put this one on. Yeah, I think my niece would love this. It's all like girly glam. Really, really cute. Yeah, that's adorable. Look at that. Look how cute that is. I like that. All right. Oh, jeez. Come on. You can do it. All right. So we have our little dangles here, which I think turned out really adorable. So we can move on to our strand. So let me just grab some things off our tray here. I know I want to use all these pearls. Like, we're just going to put them in everywhere. They're going to be everywhere throughout. And I know we're going to want these all, well, probably going to want most of these bigger beads anyway. So let's just get these. And I'm just going to pull all those off here. Whoop, come back here. Little spacers here. All right, so I'm just going to scoot that off to the side so I don't have like such an issue. All right, and we're going to use one of, we're going to use their tiger tail they sent. So I'm going to find the end here. I'm going to cut off a piece. And because I'm going to be sending it to my niece, I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, but then I'll put the extension on it. Because she's a tiny little thing, right? So she doesn't need like a super duper long, you know, necklace. But I'm going to cut this, and then I'll tell you like how long I cut it. And just so you know, she's 10. So I'm making it for a 10-year-old. And this is, and mind you, we're going to have to do some crimping. It's 28 inches long, so it's going to be a little bit long, but I think she'll like it. I think she'll like it. And then let's go ahead and grab one of these oval jump rings. Come on, get in there. There we go. And pop that open. I'm just going to put that right here. Like that. So now the oval jump ring will sit on the wire just like that. And you don't have to worry about it like the wire popping through through it or anything. All right, so let's do this. So the first thing I want to do is I do want to go underneath that jump ring with some of our pink beads, and just to like kind of keep that jump ring like floating on some beads. So we're going to just start with 4, and eventually they'll just work their way up underneath here as we make it, as we put this together. So we have that, and then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have fun with this. Like we're just going to like just bead away, and I know we have like all kinds of really fun beads. Super excited about this. And if we do have, well, I'm sure we will have some stuff left, but whatever we have left, maybe we can make a really sweet pair of earrings too. That'd be fun. All right, so let's go ahead, and I want to start with one of these crystals on each side there. The only thing I want to make sure that I'm being wary of is that, okay, see there's one of those, unless it's buried in there somewhere. So like that. And then we are going to use some of these little teeny tiny beads too in our design to kind of like separate things out. Let me just pull some of these out too. All right, so let's do like 2 of the pink, 1 of the white, 2 of the pink, and then let's do a small crystal, and then let's do a little bit bigger of a bead. So we have like these little gray pearls. Let's do that, and let's do another small crystal. And this is just going to be like a jumble, okay? We're going to just have so much fun with this. It's going to be amazing. And then let's do, well, we do have these guys too. I want to make sure. I wonder which one I should use. I don't think it matters. Let's use this one. And we are just going to have a blast. Like some of these big like bubble pearls like that one, we're just gonna scatter throughout the necklace, and it's gonna be really, really cute. So let's just kind of do like the same thing that we had going on here. So I got 2 of the pink, a white one, 2 more pink. Oh. And then we can do, I want to make sure I have enough to do on both sides for some of these. So I'm going to do this little white pearl one. And then let's do this like darker metallic one. And then we can do another pearl. So let's do this one. Yeah. Cute. Super cute. So you see, it's going to be really just kind of random, but I think it's going to just be a lot of fun. So we'll just keep doing this. We'll do one more little segment on this side, and then I'll go over to the other side and do some over there, and then I'll just kind of bead a little bit, and then I'll bring you back towards the end so I don't have to keep you guys forever. Let's do this little crystal. And then let's do Maybe do a pumpkin. Yeah, that's cute. And then maybe we can do just another little silver one here. Actually, we can put another pearl on. Let's do this darker one. That's really pretty. And grab a couple bead caps. Yeah, I really think she's gonna like this a lot, because this is like totally something. She was making stuff like this, you guys, and I'm like, oh my goodness, she's like, that is my niece. That is my niece. So we are just gonna have fun with it. All right, guys, I'm gonna do some more beading on this side. I'm gonna try to match what I got going on over here. It's just not gonna be the same colors and stuff. But then I'll be right back and we'll do some more. And I'm pretty sure we'll have time to do a pair of earrings or something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, this is what I have so far. Isn't this so cute? That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. I'm being silly. All right, so we're just going to keep on stringing, and I figured we could string the rest of this up together, and then we'll finish it off and do some really super fun earrings. I think we're gonna make a mismatch pair because I have a lot of like singles over here. So, and I want to try to incorporate that chain into a pair of earrings because that's what I can really envision it on is some chain. So we might have to try to figure that one out, which I think we could do it. I think we can make it happen. Oh, I actually had an idea for that. Let me just see. Oops, you know what happened? I didn't have my little, I didn't close my, I hung it, but I didn't close it all the way. It's like partly open. Oh my gosh, let me get that back on there. Well, I'm glad it happened now and not like while she was wearing it. Let me make sure it's closed all the way. I missed like a lot of like space. I'm like, I don't even know how I did that. Okay. So there's our little, what we have so far. And I think we'll just go up a little bit more because we can probably, since she's so tiny, we probably don't need to do as much as what I cut, but I really wanted to be sure. So let's do this. Okay. We'll at least use up, we have 2 of those. This is a by itself. We have some pinch beads. We have these. So we'll at least, we'll do a little bit more, but not much more. And then let's do a pinch bead. This one and the pinch bead. And actually, I think we can probably end it right about here because I will put that extender on for her and she'll have an extender on it, so it won't be so bad. Oh, that's like a little, it's like a little crystal rondelle. I grabbed the wrong thing. Here's the pinch bead. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab a couple things that I need. Like for one, I need this jump ring. I need a clasp. I need the extender chain that they sent. They sent some crimp tubes. So I need 2 of those. There we go. And where's the clasp? Oh, there they are. All right, and we're gonna need a couple of these crimp covers. I'm gonna show you how these work. I actually don't mind crimp covers too much. Like they're kind of a pain to use, but they do look really nice. So we're gonna use them. I don't use them very often. I usually only use them when my crimp is disgusting and but it's holding. So I just put a crimp cover over it. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to put our crimp on here. We're going to put our clasp on here. We're going to just fold that over like normal. I'm going to use my regular crimping pliers, so I'm just going to scoot that up and give ourselves a little bit of room here. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with my crimping pliers, and I'm going to use the very last notch to turn it into like a little macaroni noodle, and then we're going to use the front notch to fold those in. And then you should end up with something that looks like a rigatoni. We use pasta. All right, and you know what? This is so funny because I thought I was the only one who did this, but I saw another designer using their crimping pliers this way. I'm like, is it supposed to be like that? Am I supposed to do that? With your crimp cover. I'm like, I thought I was the only one who did that. I thought I invented that move. All right, well, let's just get this placed down here because it wants to be kind of a stinker. You just put it over top of your crimp, just like that. And then we can come in with our crimping pliers and just slowly, now just be really slow and intentional with it, because if you move too fast, you're gonna just bend it, and then you're gonna be mad because you're not gonna be able to get it off, and you just have to cut that piece of strand off and redo it. And so just take your time. We're not in a hurry. And once you get it fully closed, you end up with a nice little round bead. And sometimes it takes a minute just to get it closed all the way. You don't want that little crack in there. So there we go. Now we have a nice little round bead at the end. And then we can just use gravity to help us out here. Uncertain if this will fit through any. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Well, it is thinner. It's 7 strand tiger tail, so it should fit, but you never know. Oh yeah, this is going to be a good length for her. It's definitely going to be a good length for her. Okay, so now we're just going to make sure that this jump ring is closed, which it's not, because I've been having issues like that. Oh, actually, let's open it first because I want to put this on. Hook our chain on there right away. Okay, and then close that up. And then we can put our crimp on here. I didn't realize I dumped them like all out. I'm telling you guys, it's like I'm having like a fever dream or something. I don't even know what's going on anymore. All right, so got my jump ring on with my extender chain, and then we're just going to go back through that crimp again, and then back through some of these beads. Probably right there is good enough. And then we're just going to gently pull. Try to keep your wires straight if you can. Okay, just like that. And then we can come in with our crimping pliers and we can crimp this one down. All right, let's put our crimp cover on. I haven't snipped off my extra strand here yet. Oopsie, I did that too hard and I gotta try to fix it. There we go. Sometimes you can bend it back. But usually once you hear that click noise, you're at the point of no return, unless for some reason you can magically fix it. These are very malleable. So if you can fix it, that's awesome. If not, then you just probably don't want to cut it off and start over. Yeah, it's pretty fixed. It's getting there. There, that's not too bad. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, let's trim this off. All right, and since this one's all bent up, I'm not going to use the last little part there. So I think I'm just going to throw it away. But I did have more, so I think we're going to use those to make earrings. But let's go ahead and we're going to add a dangle to the end of our extender chain. So let's grab a ball head pin. And I think what we'll do is we will use this cute little squatty one. It's really cute, but let's put a little pink with it. Like that. That's cute. There. That's really sweet. Okay, so then we can go ahead and start our wire wrap loop here. Just pop it open. Put it on the end of our extender chain. And then we can close that up. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then let's just do a couple little wraps around. Looks great. There we go. And then here it is. Here's our cute little necklace. And it's probably gonna be really too small for me, so I'm not gonna try it on, but I will hold it up for you guys to see. So here's our pendant, and then here's our necklace. And I think that turned out really, really adorable. She's gonna love it. It's gonna be totally her thing. And now let's make Aunt Jody a matching pair of earrings because she needs a pair of earrings. So let's grab the chain that we have. Let's grab some of this bead stringing wire. And like I said, I think I want to make like a really fun mismatched pair of earrings. I think that's what we're going to do here. There we go. I'm going to cut off about 6 inches of, 2 pieces, about 5 to 6 inches of ear wire. Or ear wire, beading wire, sorry. I know what I meant, I just didn't say it right. And we are going to just cut up some of this chain. We're just gonna go in and just cut it up. It doesn't matter where, we're just gonna cut it. And cut it. Cut it. This one too. This one I think I'll save because the links in this are really just so small that I wouldn't be able to really use them for much. I could do like a little bracelet, but I think these would be really cool on earrings. So that's what we're going to do. And then another little snip. There we go. All right, so in order to make our mismatched earrings, I think I want to use the little pink beads that we have here. And we're going to use some of the white ones. I think we'll grab some of the faceted silver. One earring is going to have a crystal one, and the other one's going to have that one. All right, so this is our plan, or this is what I'm thinking. So we're going to want to first do a head pin for these. So let me get one ball head pin out. And let's put it on this little crystal one here. Just like that. And then let's just put like a little pink one on top. Like so. And you can also do this with beads that you have at home. Even if you don't get this box, just find some like stuff that you have that's kind of like one piece, like these big chunky ones, and just have fun with them. Just have a good time with them. Find your, the chain that you don't really use because you would rather use them with a bigger link or whatever. I mean, you can definitely have a good time with it. All right, let's squish that in there because it's kind of poking out. Okay, why am I not able to? Let me see if I can just squeeze in there. Okay, there we go. That's much, much better. All right, and now let me just fix my loop a little bit. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to grab this little guy and I'm going to take some pieces of chain, and I'm not matching up sizes because I don't care about that. And we're just going to have a piece like hanging here, and then we're going to put on a couple of our little pink beads. Let's flip this chain back over and just make it into like a little loop here. So it's kind of like that. It's going to be kind of like messy looking, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. I want it to look kind of messy. And then the other side, we're going to do the same thing. Again, I don't care what the size is. So we'll put on our one side of our chain. Oh my goodness gracious. The other side went on just fine. Oh, there it goes. All right. And then we can put on two of our pink ones. Let's take the other end of our chain and flip it on there. Okay. Whoops. So getting on there. So this is what we have so far. And I don't know if I'm going to hang anything from the chains or anything. I think I just want them on there. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of that. Okay. All right. And then let's go ahead and do like 2 more pink. And let's do another chain. Let's do this one. Oh, but let's hang this one just from the middle so it just has like pieces hanging down. Somewhere in the middle. Like that. That looks cool. And then let's use this little one and do the same thing over here. So we're going to grab 2 of the pink ones. And then we can hang this one from the middle. Did that go on? Nope. There we go. Oh, that looks really cool. Okay, I'm loving that. That's awesome. And then let's just do 2 more. Ooh, you know, if I'm going to do mismatch, maybe I should just do all the chain on one and none of the chain on the other. No, we don't want to go that too far. That's too far. All right, so let's do this, and then let's grab a white one, a silver one, a white one, and then 2 more pink. And then let's do the same thing again. 2 pink, a white, a silver, a white, and 2 pink. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay, that's a super cute earring. Check that out. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. All right, so now we're just going to take probably shouldn't have used that silver. You know what? Hold on one second. Let me just, because I do want the side beads to be similar. So I'm just going to take that off, and maybe we'll do like one of the crystal beads instead, like the little pinch bead. Just so, because I have plenty of these too. And then that way, I want the actual hoop part to match. I don't want the dangly part to be like spot on. You know what I mean? Oh, that's right. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Okay, there we go. I'm like just staring at it, like waiting for it to tell me what was wrong. I'm like, what's going on here? All right, so then do the same thing over here. Okay, and then we'll bring them together like that. And let's see, so I'll need 3 of these on the other earring. So let's put one of these silver ones here just to bring our strands together like that. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, that's adorable. And then we can put one of our crimps on. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to make a loop out of one of these. And we're going to stick that back through that crimp and that bead right there. I really only want to go through, there we go. And this is where it gets a little fiddly because you got to hang on to like the loop and you got to hang on to like the strands. And so you can take your round nose pliers because it won't kink your bead stringing wire, and use that to like grab a hold of your loop and get it all squared away. All right, gotta pull that up higher. So, because we want this to all meet together. See, there's my extra string that I'm gonna be trimming off here. So we want our loop to be like this because my ear wire will go in that way. And we're just gonna come in and we're gonna do a little crimp and another crimp. And then we can put a crimp cover on it. even though I really don't want to fool with it. But we're going to use it because it's there. And it does offer some, like, you know, more decorative look to it, you know. So we will use it. And let's close that up nice and slowly, Jody. I'm like a surgeon over here. There we go. All right, so let's snip this off. Like that. And then this top one we can snip off. There we go. Grab an ear wire. Let me see, where did I do with my ear wires? Everything's always buried. One second, I'm gonna go find my ear wires. Okay guys, you ready? All right, my hair's up and everything for this, so there's one. Oh, it's so cute. And then here's the other one. Oh my gosh, these turned out so stinking cute, you guys. Look at that. And then if I'm gonna hold the necklace up to me, so if you want to see what that looks like, I maybe like, well, I'm wearing a turtleneck, so it probably won't, but so that's what it'll look like. I think she'll love that. All right, guys, I hope you had fun with this one. I'm loving and digging the mismatched earrings. I think you guys should try it. Try it, it's a lot of fun. All right, I will talk to you again real soon. I'm sending you my love, guys. Bye.